All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Friday. We are still at the temple. We are still at the Festival of the Tabernacles, and this is a really important festival. And I linked 2 videos. I hope you watched them. The first one is a video about the actual festival. It is still a festival that's celebrated by Jews today. And that whole building of the shelters was something that happened back in Jesus's time as well. I hope you enjoyed the Lego movie. Sometimes it's fun to see a contemporary version of something that happens today, but also happened back in Jesus's time. Now, I had to read the commentary to really get the whole historical significance of the festival. This festival of the tabernacles was the really it's like a really super significant festival. It was like their Thanksgiving festival. It was like a time of joy and a time of celebration. It was the harvest festival. Everybody's out there building these shelters and these neat little things that they're sleeping in at night, and they're remembering their time out in the wilderness. And it's just a really thankful time and a time of plenty for the people. They're gathering in the barley and the wheat and the grapes, and it's a time of fullness for the people of Israel. And there's a whole lot of ceremony that goes around this festival too, that just lasts for days and days. And we talked about this festival, if you were with us during the summer, in the sermon series on the Hayel that I preached about, and I'll link. Reminding myself, I'm going to link it in here too if you want to watch a sermon. But this is something new that I learned about, because this is where the water's involved in it. So apparently during this whole festival time, the priests would take a golden picture thing to put water in, and they'd go out to the pool and they'd fill it up with water, and they'd carry it through the water gate. And as they were carrying it through the water gate, the people would recite Isaiah, and they'd say, with joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. And they'd carry this water up into the temple to the altar, and they'd pour out the water offering to God. And as this is being done, the people would sing the Hayel, and there'd be music, and they'd give thanks to the Lord, and they'd be dancing, and they'd be waving palms, and all sorts of celebration for the God's gift of water and of rain. And they'd remember that God gave them the water out of the rock while they were in the wilderness. So they were doing all of this. And so if you can imagine Jesus then there right at that time, and perhaps that's the very moment where Jesus says this bit about the living water, and about that the water he gives that quenches the thirst of their soul, and how powerful and dramatic that would have been. Just kind of stops this complete festival, and makes everybody turn around and look at what is this person saying. Jesus has been kind of causing all of these ripples and disruptions and saying all these things, and then here's they're giving thanks to God for all of this water, and then here's Jesus saying, but I can give you water that quenches your soul. And of course for us, we've just finished hearing this wonderful sermon by Loida about the Samaritan woman and the living water. And so I linked a video on Jesus, and how Jesus is living water for us, and that points towards the Holy Spirit, and that the Holy Spirit dwells inside of our heart and is that living water that bubbles up inside of us, and how wonderful of a gift that is to us, and how we are so blessed to have that spirit inside of us, that nourishes us, and that we do not have to be thirsty, and that we do not have to wander around in the darkness, and that we have this light. And so I think it was a powerful thing then, and it is a powerful thing for us today. And so if you didn't watch the linked videos, please watch the linked videos, especially the one about the living water. So enjoy your Friday, and have a wonderful weekend. I hope I see you guys at worship this weekend. Bye-bye.